And with that being said,
yeah, we got the topics coming out the hat. Anything that we spit, straight like that. Straight like that. Straight like that.
they might shock the
Topics, topics,
your opinion, my opinion.
topics.
Amazing.
Straight like that.
But it is, man.
Straight like that.
Thank y'all for riding with us.
What up? It's your boy CuscoJones. I'm here with my homeboy TravionTraxx, and once again, we gonna give it to you straight like that.
Straight like that.
What up, my dude?
What's up, man?
Nah, shit, man. Just chilling, cooling. You know how I do, man. You know what I mean?
Glad to be here, man. We made it to another one.
We sure did, man. We made it to another one.
Yes, sir. We ain't really got to rush into things today. I feel like we got some time, man.
Yeah. We
just kind of hang out. You know, how's your week been?
It's been pretty good, man. I actually enjoyed this weather that we've been having out here, man. It's been great. Yeah, considering the bullshit that we got a week ago or two, you know what I'm saying? It's been nice to have actually some good weather going on now, man.
Yeah, it's all facts. Definitely better. I mean, it's not like it's been amazing weather. It's been good. It's been much better. Coming off of a snowstorm.
Yeah.
You know?
For sure.
Big difference in what we did have.
Yeah, we did, man. How your week, man? How your week?
It was solid, you know. Had a couple days where I was feeling pretty rough. But,
Okay.
you know, we with the bounce back right now.
Yeah.
Trying to be. So.
Yeah. Hope everybody else week was out there. That was great, man. Hope y'all enjoyed it wherever city or state y'all at. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying?
Thank y'all for being here, you know.
Yeah. So what you been up to this week, man?
Man, you know.
Anything exciting besides work? You know, I know I just asked you how your week going, but any excitement happen, man?
You know, bunch of new music dropped.
Okay.
The Biggie documentary came out.
Oh,
you see
yeah,
that?
yeah, I seen that.
What is that? You got a story to tell or something?
Yeah, Netflix.
Yeah, new Biggie doc. I liked it, man. I liked it a lot.
Did you?
Yeah.
All right. Tell me what you didn't know, now you know.
Okay. Might sound kind of naive for this.
Uh-huh.
I didn't realize that Jamaica was such a big part in Biggie's life.
Okay.
Like, you know, I knew he was from New York, all that. And, like, I don't know why, in my mind, I always just thought it was Jamaica Queens. Maybe that was a big influence on him. But, yeah, seeing that, or hearing his mom say, like, every single year she saved up so they could go back. And, like, they hear how they embraced him there.
Yeah.
And how it was such a big influence on his life. I didn't know that he actually, there was a big part of him that liked the singing.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure, man.
They have a few things. Overall, the whole thing was so cool, man. To hear it from people he grew up with instead of people in the industry who have like a reputation to uphold when speaking on him. Like to hear who he was as a child. I really just like instead of like
how he was venturing out in more other things than just being rap.
Well, like you know the movie that came out about him some years back.
Notorious?
Yeah. Badass movie. Love the movie. But you know how movies have a tendency to like glorify everything.
Uh-huh.
Whereas this just seemed like a more realistic touch on who he was and what he come from.
Yeah.
So I really, really enjoyed it. Hey Jamie, Joe, what's happening? How are y'all?
What up, fellas? I really enjoyed it too, man. Like just the simple fact that you know, it touched on that, like the Jamaica and him and his mom going there every summer and stuff, and you know what I'm saying, like just the little things, like him wanting to draw.
Yeah, that was another thing.
You know what I'm saying?
I wish they would have shown some of his drawings in it.
Yeah. And just like the timelines.
Do you think there's any left, like any of his old drawings? You think his mom has some or something, maybe?
Yeah, I think his mom got something.
Because, like, it didn't even really get into, like, what kind of stuff he liked to draw.
Yeah, it really did.
You know? Because, I mean, I like to draw growing up and shit as well.
I did, too.
And, like, my brother did. My dad did. Like, but with that being said, me and my brother like to draw completely different things.
Mm-hmm.
You know? So I wonder what kind of shit he was on when it came to that.
Yeah, and if I'm correct, didn't it say he went to a Catholic school?
Yeah, it was, or like it was a night. Yeah, it was something like that. You would never think that, huh?
No, never think that. Like, and all in all, like with the all in all wrapped up around it, man, it was great to hear everybody that was close to him talk about him. You know what I'm saying? And like, I like the fact that Diddy opened up about it and talked about, you know, how at the beginning, you know what I'm saying, he met Big and he wanted him to freestyle right there in front of him, and you know how he was trying to build something and it wasn't moving that fast. And, you know, Big was going to hustle and stuff, and going back to that, just little shit like that. Like, it shows some of that in the movie and the actor's point of view, but just hearing it deep down from the depths of the people that was around him during his career, you know what I'm saying? Like, because you don't hear, Diddy talked about it prior to this, but he never really talked about it like he did in this documentary. You know what I'm saying? Like, I would love to hear. I was glad to hear the part with the East Coast or West Coast shit. You got everybody else to talk about the East Coast or West Coast shit and what they experienced, but you didn't really too much hear Diddy talk about it. And when, you know, he talked about it, and he was just like, at first they thought it was just theater acting, you know what I'm saying, publicity stunt, you know what I'm saying, and then we realized it was serious, made you think like, damn, you know, that's cool to hear that. I mean,
it was also cool to hear like them put it in a way, like, obviously there was the beefs and shit, but they hear it in a way that like the West was putting out so much good music that it motivated, it like pushed the East. They really started dropping some shit. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know, to hear it, like, almost give them their roses, even though there was the beef. I like to hear it.
Yes.
Poor guy. Which one? But hell yeah. I don't know, man. And it was just, it's amazing again, and I feel like I have to say this too often, but like the things he was able to accomplish while he was here. He died at 24 years old.
Yeah. And
was all over the place. You can only imagine where he would have been with 10 more years, 20 more years, 30 more years.
Yeah, remember we was talking about that earlier this week, how if him and Pac would still be alive, like how would this social media stuff be? Like how would they be on live?
Wouldn't that be weird to see Tupac Shakur is live now?
That's what I'm saying.
With Snoop or somebody, you know what I mean?
And I told you was like, nah, you didn't see that. But I told you, Biggie would have been where Jay-Z is right now.
I didn't say I didn't see that, but I just didn't. I don't know. It's hard to say. We could sit here and fantasize about it all day. He did say he wanted to get into those things.
Yeah.
Or a lot of those things. It looked like he was well on his way. But, you know, I think a lot of people have those aspirations. Let me get one shit. If you're going to do it, I'm going to do it. Hey, you're right. James said Pac would be killing it. Absolutely. But how wild would it be to actually, like, see, like, the personality of him now? You know, because, like, look who Snoop became. It's Uncle Snoop. Like, the world loves Snoop now. You know, he's more than just, like, that rapper who beat a fucking murder charge.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, that's what I would be interested to see is, like, how much good Tupac was able to do.
He probably would have done a lot.
Because I feel like he was already such a powerful voice for the community, or tried to be.
Yeah.
Like, you can only imagine if he had more time and resources to keep that going.
He would have, man. I think he would have made a major impact on the culture if he was still alive. He just done so much when he was young. Him and Pac, Biggie and Pac did so much while they was, you know what I'm saying, on this earth.
Yeah, 100%. Just another tragedy, man. Classic example of, you know.
And like C said it, and Lil C said it in the thing. He said that, you know, Big was big on protecting them, but we couldn't protect him. And I felt that, you know what I mean? Because if you think about it, watching the documentary, he cared about his people, you know what I'm saying? He had majority of his peoples around him when he went to these things and all this stuff happened. Even with the East Coast and West Coast beef, he had his people. You know, nowadays artists is all...
What up?
Nowadays all the artists is a fucking security down. But back then, it really wasn't that security is a big deal. It was your peoples and your homies and shit. You know what I mean?
It's hard to say, man. Oh, so what you doing? What are you doing?
But think about it now, like, okay, like, you see how this internet, you know, internet beef, all this internet wolfing and stuff. Back then, you had to handle that wax. Could we imagine Pac pulling up on a motherfucker?
Yeah. I mean,
could we imagine Biggie pulling up on a motherfucker?
In that sense, though, like, that's almost, like, that brings up the thought of if something wouldn't have happened way back then, it still could have happened since. You know what I mean? I try to look at the positives and like I want to think about the good they could do if they were still here. I'm not worried about what kind of beefs they would be having if they were here.
Yeah. But you gotta think about that. You think about the culture and how they canceling artists now and shit. You know what I mean? Like if Biggie and Pac was alive, are they still gonna be canceling these artists? Are these artists seriously gonna get canceled this time? Would there be a Tekashi 6ix9ine?
Hey, just get in on this one and ask if we can go live with it. Makes the most sense.
Would there be a Tekashi 6ix9ine?
Well, I think so, or at least some form of it. There's like with the internet, there comes internet trolls. You can't have one without the other, I feel.
Would there be a Tekashi 6ix9ine? You think there it's always and forever gonna be?
Yeah. Yeah, I do. Like I said, whether it's him or not, it'd be a form of it. Here we go. How do we do this? And just turn your sound down.
Yeah.
Hey, we'll figure it out, guys. Sorry. Yeah. Yours is upside down on mine. I don't know what's up with that.
I know, right? It's upside down on mine, too.
Yeah, fuck that. You know, we still experimenting with it, seeing what we can do. Should we? Yeah, fuck all that.
We're rocking like that. But yeah, man, so I advise anybody and everybody out there, if you got Netflix, go watch the Biggie documentary, man. I got something to say. Ain't that what it is, I think?
Yeah.
I got a story to tell. I think that's what it is. Something like that. But regardless, it's on Netflix. Go check it out and let us know. You comment down below what you think. I honestly think you're ugly.
With it being upside down, bro, it's throwing it off. It was making it weird.
I honestly think
What do you think, man? What do you honestly think?
I honestly think, man, hip-hop would have completely been totally different if they were still alive. Did it take them two dying for hip-hop to be where it is today?
You know what I think?
Everything nowadays is built on sacrifices, right? You know what I mean? Most majority of something in hip-hop that comes involved in death is like 45% conspiracy theory or sacrifice, right?
That depends on who you ask.
That's why I put the 45 in there. I'm not going to say 90% of deaths in hip-hop result around conspiracies or things like that. I'm going to say at least 45%. Somebody out there got to make a conspiracy theory about a death in hip-hop. You feel me?
Yeah, that's going to happen. I feel like, actually, that's a much higher percentage. Like, anytime a prominent figure passes, there's going to be conspiracy theories. You can bet damn near right away. What I think, like, as much as I hate to say it, I don't know that them passing would be the reason that we got the form of hip-hop that we have now. I think more than anything, like, people lost the desire to want to be the best rapper. I think more people are in it for the paycheck nowadays.
Oh, that's like, I mean, you hear a lot of older artists saying that now in their own specific way, that the love of the the art is not there anymore. You know what I mean? That's probably why I dwell more on older artists now than I do new artists.
Yeah.
Like I'll dive in real deep and focus on new artists in R&B than I will dive in more deeply in hip hop new artists. Which I might sound a little cliche. I have a lot of hip hop artists that I like, but like as far as like really digging, like everything that person is doing, I'm touching. You know, Yeezus off rip. You know, Yeezus off rip. Anything Kanye touches or do, garbage, trash, booty, I'm gonna rock it just cause that's my dude. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna rock with him.
You can be a little bit of a fanboy.
What, in hip hop?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm most definitely a fanboy in hip hop.
You jump on some of the waves that really.
That's why I said I can't.
me.
That's why I said I can't sound too cliche because I have a lot of motherfucking hip hop artists new that I'm like, if they keep going with where they going now at their peak of their hustle, they could be solidified. Not top 10, not top 20, but solidified in that list.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, for example, you know what I'm saying? I bet a bunch of people will disagree on this or probably fucking agree with it. But Lil Baby, you know what I'm saying? I like Lil Baby when he first came out. Don't get me wrong. I enjoyed him. But now, he's starting to sound plain.
Really?
Yeah.
Do you think you're just getting used to the sound of him?
I'm getting used to the sound of his cadence.
Yeah, like when at first it was original to you, but now you're getting used to him.
Yeah, and I'm not super mega, but speaking from an artist and a fan, I'm getting tired of hearing his same cadence.
You think it's the same every time?
Speaking from a fan, I'm getting tired of hearing his same rhythm on the beat. Yeah.
Okay.
Speaking from an artist, I'm getting tired of hearing his same cadence. The reason that I always love and I will always love and respect Kanye as an artist is because everything is different. Even though that man can't sing a lick, he gonna put a little auto-tunes, a little edit to his stuff. You gonna hear the wackest ass moan you ever heard in a song or a melody, but it be fire though. You know what I'm saying? He'll spit a whole album out singing like he can't sing a word, but it sound fire though. You know what I'm saying?
And it may not.
And it may not, you know what I'm saying? But it'll make you listen to it though. It'll make you the baby. And now and then he'll switch up the flow.
Oh, I was gonna say, I'm not exactly sure what it is. I can't pinpoint it exactly, but I fuck with Lil Baby.
Okay.
I feel like he actually does have some, like, for the old heads, you know, which we're getting up there, we're getting close to that. But for the people, I feel like that are just a little bit past me, who are still looking at, like, you know, hip hop died, but, like, I feel like, you know, if you were to just see like a clip of him talking or being who he is in day-to-day life, you probably wouldn't give him a chance. But like, if you actually play his music and like listen to him, like he actually has something there, man. You know? I get what you're saying with the flow and the cadence, because that's a huge thing. That's a huge part of it. You got to be able to be fucking diverse. But I do feel like at least he puts little gems in his music, in his bars. You know what I mean?
We go back and forth with the same thing. You know, I'm not gonna say we go back and forth with different opinions. We go back and forth with the same thing in our own different words, right? Mm-hmm. And we always draw back to how it used to sound back in the days when we fell in love with hip hop, right? Okay. And like, for example, like I'm still stuck in that era where I feel like you gotta be able to do more creatively in your genre music that you're in. Yeah. Like all the artists that I love and like, they was hip hop starting off, and then you catch a couple of R&B tracks. You got a couple of pop tracks. You know what I'm saying? Look at Nelly. Nelly jumped off into the country. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I feel like the artists nowadays, they not doing that. They're not testing their skills. Like Kodak jumped out there. Kodak been live talking about people that he want to collaborate with. You know what I'm saying? That's the artists that I miss and wish to come back. The competitive side of that. You know, everybody get paid. Like you said earlier, they feel like, you know, they just rapping for the money now. You know what I'm saying? this check. Let me go perform here, you know, because this is a fat check. Oh, this is a fat bag. Let me correct that how it's said in the world now.
Big bag.
Yeah.
Big bag.
Let me go collaborate with this artist. That's
Love
a big
that.
bag.
I'm all for collabing with people, but collab with somebody because you're a fan of their music, because you enjoy their music or you like who they are as a person.
Yeah.
Don't collab with somebody because you know their name's gonna get you more revenue.
Yeah, man.
Like, I don't know, like, I just want like the pure art back in music instead of the fucking quick payout that we're getting.
Yeah.
And I think that's what majority of it is. There's always going to be your generational guys who like are looked at differently. You know what I mean? When you think of J. Cole, when you think of Kendrick Lamar, you know what I mean? Like there's these guys who you can tell like music means a little bit more to them than you would think it does to somebody like Rich the Kid.
Hey.
Yeah, that's probably a bad example because
Yeah.
he puts so much out. You can tell he has a love for it too.
Rich is all.
That was a bad example. I'm sorry, guys.
Shout to Rich the Kid.
So they care more about it than somebody like Lil Yachty.
Yeah. Most definitely.
You know what I mean?
Most
Uzi.
definitely.
Like, I don't know, man. I don't want to come across as a hater because everything has its art form. But when I listen to rap, when I go looking for shit, I want to hear somebody who's working hard on the things they're saying.
Okay. Then you could tell they're not just in it for the money.
Yeah, like
they love what they do.
Yeah.
I got you, man. That's well. I hope hip hop will come back.
Like, and I'll get hell for this. Like, to this day, I think that's one of the things that makes me still fuck with Eminem, or like get excited when he drops something, is because I know he's somebody that's always pushing himself to be a better rapper.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So like, literally, when he drops something, you have no idea what this dude's about to do, what he's about to say, who's he gonna say something about. You know what I'm saying? What fucking crazy words is this man gonna find a way to rhyme with? For the love of the game.
You're absolutely right, man. I mean, I still think it's I think it's a change. But I was looking at something on YouTube, and this guy, I forgot his name. He said that hip hop is gonna continue to evolve. You know, it was made to evolve.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And he was just saying, like, basically, where does it go from here? And that's a good question, because where does hip hop go from here?
It just keeps evolving. It just keeps evolving.
And while we're talking about this hip
I think
hop,
at some point the wave is gonna come back to get back to the roots.
eventually it will make its way back to the starting point.
It's never fully left. Like, all right, an amazing moment in hip hop was 21 Savage. I know this sounds crazy. A lot. Came through with a soul sample and actually gave you some shit when everybody thought 21 was just one of these dumb mumble rappers. You get what I'm saying?
I get what you're saying.
So like, it's always gonna evolve. When 21 came out, nobody was expecting something like a lot from him. Like, so it would take something like a mumble rapper being able to go back and get a soulful fucking sample.
Okay.
Not trap it the fuck out.
And here's the thing. Since we're in our hip hop phase, I got a question. I know you ain't really been paying too much about it. You know about it, but you really just ain't been too involved, is it? But will they finally let King Vonn rest in peace? Will they continue to keep blaming Lil Durk for his death? Or will they finally let the man rest in peace?
You think that's keeping him from resting in peace?
I think it is.
Them blaming Dirk?
Yeah.
So that would mean that Dirk had nothing to do with it and Vonn's spirit doesn't like that he's getting the blame for it?
No, more like, you know, they will finally accept whatever happened to him out of his actions and not a setup action. You know what I'm saying? Because still to this day, it's still, you know, everything Dirk touches.
When we're talking about resting in peace, like, that's a spirituality thing. Like, and if Vonn knows that Dirk had nothing to do with it, and Dirk knows he had nothing to do with it, then there is no question there. Then he is resting in peace.
I don't think so, man.
I don't know, like,
that's why I said I ain't even want to bring it up, because I know you ain't really just, you know about it, but
one thing I know is that people love to associate their name with it. People love to associate their name with any passing, I feel like.
Yes. I just
that's, sorry to keep interrupting you.
No, go ahead.
But I think that's, if anything were to keep him from resting in peace, whatever that may be, like, that would be the thing. Is so many people pretending they were there for him.
Yeah.
When nobody was bumping him before he passed. Again, like, a lot of people were bumping him before he passed. But nowhere close to the people that have
bumped him now.
Acted as if they were.
Yeah. The only reason I brought this up because the manager dude.
That's for everybody. That's for every musician that had buzz. That passes. Like, they get bigger by a large amount after they pass.
And that's why I was bringing it up, because the manager that was supposedly there that night that did the little academics interview the next day or whatever, he finally did a Vlad interview. You know, to everybody, Vlad be asking them questions. So that was a really, I ain't gonna lie. After dude did the academics, me being heavily involved in the YouTube world when it comes to watching Vlad TV and all these other bloggers, I was really waiting for that as well. It's like, okay, this dude done went to academics right off the bat, like,
which is gonna give you the soft question.
Which is gonna give you, you're fucking up basically. You know what I'm saying? You went to academics. Academics is on the kind of smack a nigga in his mouth list if you see him in public. You know what I'm saying? So you go here. How you doing? So I was kind of expecting the Vlad TV interview. I wanted, because you know Vlad, regardless of how many people don't like him and think he's a fed, the dude be asking them questions. He do ask them questions that we want to know. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
Like,
me personally, I stopped watching Vlad a while ago.
Okay, because like I'm faithfully on, you know what I'm saying? I faithfully watching whatever, any type of interesting artist, any type of artist that I like hitting Vlad, I'm on it. You know what I'm saying?
I watch clips of his, but I couldn't tell you the last time I watched a full Vlad interview. It's been some years.
Oh, okay.
But I do watch the clips, like, you know what I mean? If I see somebody that I follow that has done an interview, I'll watch a few clips of it.
Yeah.
I would much rather watch The Breakfast Club with somebody like that.
I feel you.
I feel like Charlemagne asks the questions that I want people to ask.
He do.
You know what I mean?
He do. And yeah, so you know what I'm saying? And like, alright, you know, the world blew it up when dude went and did the interview with academics. You know, the world was like, y'all, you know, that's where it came from, the conspiracy of Dirk setting them up. And whatever happened came from everybody watching dude in his academics interview.
Okay.
Moving forward, he's done an interview since then with Adam 20 No Jumper. Yeah. He did that one.
Yeah.
But we're gonna move it along to the third one, the major one, the most valuable that's gonna get you. You got views with them last two people I named. You got a pretty good view, and I'm pretty sure a pretty nice little check for the academics interview. Both of them got paid for that. With the as many views they got on YouTube for that, both of them got a nice little chunk. You know, the No Jumper, you probably got a decent little one from that too. But then you hit this Vlad. Vlad gonna ask them questions that 21 didn't ask, that academics didn't ask. Academics did more of a listening than asking questions. No Jumper did more of a listening than asking questions. He did a little bit but he didn't ask the question that people want to know. You know what I'm saying? Vlad did that. And you could tell from the interview with Vlad that, okay, so it makes sense what happened to King Vonn. He didn't get set up. It wasn't no sacrifice. He had somebody that was around him that ain't built for the streets. You know what I'm saying? Like, the difference between the first interview, you said, yeah, you broke it down. It was people there, everybody having a good time, and in a blink of an eye, shit went to shit. Okay, it makes sense now. So you mean to tell me this famous guy is in this place, and he only got people around him that's not his security, they're friends? You know what I'm saying? And then you got a dude that's a manager that ain't really built for the streets, don't know how Chicago is. He done said in his interviews, you know what I'm saying? Before he met Vonn and before he met these other people, he just wasn't really in Chicago, you know what I'm saying? This and that. He really didn't try to step in between them and they beefs when he heard about the beefs. You know, these are questions that Vlad is answering him and he's answering them like that. And it just breaks it down to, no, it's not a sacrifice. This dude it was a fucked up situation that went bad.
Yeah, and I mean, that's what I thought it was off rip. Like, as tragic as it is, there's video of it. And you see what happened. Like, he swung on a dude, and just so happened one of his partners was carrying.
Yeah.
And, like, it was quick, it was point blank. Like, nobody could have jumped in front of that bullet.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody.
Which it was, and you know what I'm saying, it was some people that got involved.
Like, the only way that could have been different is if when Vonn walked over there and started swinging, the crowd behind him jumped the people, and it never moves from behind that SUV.
Yeah.
And like, that's so many what ifs. You can't put that shit on a situation like that.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I was saying, like, that's why I went back to saying, will he rest in peace? Because at the end of the day, because I was one of them people that was out there like, shit, oh yeah, I kind of think the man got set up. Damn, you know, this is like the third artist signed to Lil Durk that done died violently. You know what I'm saying? Like, what ifs? But then, you know, once a nigga open up his eyes and vibe, feel the vibe off a person, you could tell, okay, the manager, yeah, it was in the videos. Yeah, he was all there, but that nigga wasn't street. Listen to how the man talking. That man wasn't street. He knew about the business side of the stuff. He didn't know about he didn't know about the street side.
Yeah.
His boy out there, his artist is out there. They finna walk in, his artist see his ops. He gonna rush his ops. Next thing he know, gunfire. He ain't built for the streets. He don't know to go whoop that nigga when they whoop. He know to go hide. And get the fuck out the way.
Even still, the shot has already happened.
That's what I'm saying.
Like,
we sitting here blaming this dude, thinking this dude just set this guy up. This dude just set this guy up. This dude just got caught up in some shit, and he didn't know what the fuck to do. He didn't know what the hell to happen. But R.I.P. King Vonn, man. You know what I mean? That's just my opinion on this stuff. You know what I'm saying? I don't know everything. This is just like my opinion I'm giving on, and that's why I asked the question of will he rest in peace? Because at the end of the day, it happened, but people are still talking about it. People are still having their thoughts and opinions about it. And this is finally my thought and opinion about it. I think he was, you know, handling his business with his ops, and the right surrounding went behind him when he made this action, and it happened.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I hope it never happens again. I really do. I hope this violence in hip-hop that's going on in the young generation, well, mid-young generation stops. And when everybody gets back to the music. Because golly, it's dangerous. It's really getting to the point where it's, you know what I'm saying, it's getting dangerous to be an artist.
Yeah. Which a lot of those guys, I feel like, were in dangerous situations already.
Yeah.
You know, that's very unfortunate.
Very unfortunate. And with that being said, oh shit.
Right? Bro, I'm fucking starving.
I told you, man. But you wouldn't listen to me. I told you what to do, man.
What are you talking about?
You need to go get the Nash Dog. I'm telling you, man. They're the best. You need to go get the Nash Dog, man.
Bro, I am not going to get no fucking mystery meat ass hot dog right now.
You need to go, man. I'm telling you, man. 100% Angus beef franks, man. You need to go get them, man. They're the best thing, man. I'm telling you, man. You can't go wrong, man.
100%.
100%, man. And if you don't believe me, you can go check them out at NashDogs.com. And if you really don't believe me, you can go look them up at Instagram at Nash Dogs, man.
Instagram. Now we're talking.
Yeah, now
Nash
we're talking,
Dogs.
man. I'm talking you 100% Angus beef franks, man. The best thing smoking, man. Nash Dogs, man.
On Robertson?
Yes. Matter of fact, come on, let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
That's right. Shit. I'm hungry as fuck out here.
You know, like everything is just falling into hip hop tonight. This must be a hip hop episode because
Yes, sir.
not only are we just jumped into that, but damn it, I got some more shit that I want to talk to you about, man. You know, like this is not on camera, so you know what I'm saying. Y'all wouldn't know nothing about this, but my boy gave me real grief about somebody I put on Mount Rushmore, and this person's come up in the news feed again, and this time he's going to be in another profession. And I just go ahead and get to the point. I'm talking about BowWow, man. I'm talking about BowWow, bro, man. Now my boy wants to go be a wrestler, bro. I'm talking about jumping off the rope, dropping them elbows, man. Will he bring the people's elbow in that motherfucker, bro? I mean, will he do the rock bottom? Will he do the tombstone, bro? What special move is he going to have, bro? Come on now. Talk to me now. Tell me how you feel.
It's funny.
What
to
if he
think
gets
about.
beat
It's
up?
funny
man?
to think about.
Oh my God, bro. What's going on in 2021, man? And then you got you know what I'm saying? Bro, I think it's a smart move. I think it's a fucking smart move. Do that shit.
What up, Adrian?
I think it's a smart ass motherfucking move.
Yeah, it's
Do
funny
that
to
shit,
talk about.
BowWeezy. Do that shit, my nigga. Hey, you fuck around and make me want to go back to watching wrestling, man. If you jump in that shit, if you and Soulja Boy get into wrestling, man, I'll fuck around and get back to watching wrestling. You think what? Give me your opinion on that. What are they doing? Want to be wrestlers? Like, what is it serious? You think it's serious?
I don't think that Soulja Boy even had that in his intentions when he said that the rap game is faker than WWE.
Okay.
But I do think when he seen somebody like Randy Orton, like a big name,
Woo.
you know what I mean, respond to it, he's seen the opportunity.
And
He
Randy
does what he does best.
Randy came hard.
Yeah, that shit was
I wasn't
hilarious.
expecting that. I wasn't expecting Randy to come like that.
That shit was
He
hilarious.
came hard, and it was hilarious.
Did you see some female wrestler had said something to Soulja Boy afterwards? It was like, what the fuck is a crank that Soulja Boy anyway? You know what I mean? And then he posted a gif of her doing a part of it. It was like, it's the move you're doing right here. That shit was so fucking funny, man. Just the way all of it played out.
I know. That's why I said that. You think it's real? I don't think but to be honest, I don't see Soulja Boy getting in no damn ring, man, and wrestling, man.
Yeah.
BowWow, yeah, but
You see BowWow doing it for real?
I see BowWow doing it for real, cause I see him doing it for real, cause
I just feel like it's gonna be real tough for anybody to look at BowWow like a tough guy.
BowWow and Soulja Boy got the same syndrome,
Mm-hmm.
where they feel like they ain't getting respected,
But they must be seen.
but they must be seen. They're doing it out of a y'all forgetting who we was
Mm-hmm.
syndrome. There's a lot of artists in their era
Mm-hmm.
that have that syndrome.
Mhm.
It worked for a second, and then it drifted away. These two individuals seem to be still irrelevant as one in whatever they do, whatever. I feel like BowWow making this move to semi get back relevant, if
Absolutely.
that makes sense.
Absolutely.
And
that
to
don't
catch
mean-
and to catch
that
that
don't mean
bag.
it's gonna
And
work.
to catch that bag.
That don't mean it's gonna work. There has to be like a market for it. Well, you know what? You're right.
That's what I'm saying.
Because now people want to see it just to see if he makes himself look dumb.
Like,
that's a different kind of market. That's where you're set up to fail. Like that, you don't want to be in any situation where people are hoping you fail.
Yeah, because I'm pretty sure WWE was like, this is gonna have to benefit us some kind of way, which it might, because it'll bring more vision.
I say that.
It might open up doors.
It don't matter. People only want him to do it because they hope he fails at it.
Let's read between the lines.
I said that wrong. Sorry, guys.
Let's read between the lines. You got BowWow doing the wrestling. You got Soulja Boy taunting the wrestling. You had that Shaq doing whatever he was doing the other day. He's coming from the NBA. You got rapper. Then you had, who else? Something else. Celebrity matches. These boxing. Are we going to see more of that in 21?
I hope so.
Are we going to see different people in different sports and different things doing different stuff? Like trying it out?
Yeah. I think so. I think that's been happening for a long time. But now it's getting to a point where it's progressing faster.
Yeah. Because I think that'll be dope. Like, this whole celebrity boxing thing, yeah, I'm all for that. I really hope that takes off.
I do too. A lot of potential with that. Especially like, you know, if you think about back to hip hop. Fuck that.
Shout out to hip hop.
Fuck this, take it to the street with guns and shit. Let's sign a contract and get in the ring then.
Get in the ring. Get in the ring.
If it's that serious.
When
it's on site.
Is the Floyd Mayweather fight coming up pretty soon?
It's got to be coming soon. I'm not exactly sure the date off the top of my head.
Okay, but it is coming pretty soon though, right?
Is it this month?
That's what I just came in my head. Like, I was wondering when is the Floyd Mayweather and Logan? Or Jake?
Logan.
When is that? Leave that in the comment down below where that is. When is that? Because Boosie did an interview on fucking Vlad. Back to Vlad. Boosie did an interview, and Vlad asked him what he think about this Logan and Floyd Mayweather fight, and Boosie fucking said what I said to you one day when we was talking about that shit. I don't know if Jimmy was here, but we was discussing that, and I said if he hits him with a wild when it knocks him out, you can cancel that fucking record.
Yeah, I seen that.
And Boosie said the same damn thing, I'm telling you, bro.
With the internet comes trolls.
Yes, bro, like,
100%.
yes.
If he loses, that's
Yes.
all Floyd will be known for.
That's what I'm saying.
It doesn't make sense. It's a lose situation.
Like, I was like, I'm like, damn, that's what I'm saying, man. Like, I understand the man's a beast.
He's good at what he does.
Yeah. But, oh man, bro, come on. That's why, see, something like that just make. And now I see how he felt when he was asked that question, because I'm over here like, I just can't. I ain't even a big Floyd Mayweather fan, but if he knocks him out, man, like, I don't want to hear shit from any Floyd Mayweather fan again. If that, see, I burped because that's how serious this bullshit is. If that nigga get knocked the fuck out, I'ma secretly, quietly go in the bathroom and I'ma scream and jump to the highest peak because, damn it, I told you. It's easy for a man to be undefeated in his weight class. Just in his weight class.
No, it's not.
Nowhere else. Just in his weight class.
No, it's not.
With all them skills bundled up in one, it's easy to be undefeated in that weight class. But when you step up out that motherfucker, what really matters, and even though this is an exhibition match, Floyd Mayweather stepping out of his weight class.
He didn't just hold titles at one weight, by the way.
Yeah, I know. I'm just talking shit.
You are.
None of that. I just talking shit. It's like I think I'm not there. Wait.
I just think.
Wait. What did?
Huh?
What? His weight class?
Yeah.
Enlighten me. What's the weight class at the beginning?
At the beginning.
Yeah, like what is his weight class?
What is his weight class? you're talking to the wrong person for fucking numbers and fighting.
Was it
Basketball maybe.
middle? It ain't middleweight.
Real fucking small.
Okay.
Like 150 to 155.
Okay. I feel you.
But first of fuck off, you said it's real easy to be undefeated at your weight. No, the fuck it's not.
Yes, it was. Man.
No, the fuck
Yes,
it's
it
not.
was.
No, the fuck it's
Yes,
not.
it was. Muhammad Ali did it. Tyson did it. There's a couple other ones that did it.
Look at the records.
Roy did it.
Look at their records. None of those guys are undefeated, G.
Come on, man. See.
I don't care for Floyd Mayweather outside of the ring, but I give him his roses. When it comes to inside the ring, you got to give that credit no matter what.
I ain't giving that credit to shit.
However, he could absolutely lose this. He's fighting somebody that's much, much younger, much, much bigger. Like, I mean, it could happen. I think he has so much more. He's the only one with something to lose here. And nothing to gain.
Nothing to
other
gain.
than money, of course.
Nothing
and
to
that's what it's
gain.
always been all about for him.
Nothing to gain, man. That's what's confusing about this shit, man. Like, you know, hey, but it's going to be entertaining at the end of the day. It's going to be entertaining.
Absolutely.
At the end of the day.
Absolutely.
I just love the fact that Boosie related to the same thing that I said. That, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's over. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you was the man in boxing, but this YouTuber just knocked your ass out. You know what I'm saying? Like, and you seen that clip where he was training with Evander Holyfield, right?
Yeah.
Man,
What do you think?
the guy taking the proper steps. The guy's taking the proper steps. We didn't see this with Jake and Nate. We semi did, but it was more them. With the brother, you see him training with some pretty successful, famous.
Anybody that knows or follows Jake, like, they've been into boxing.
Okay. Yeah, I'm speaking from a person outside looking in. So.
Yeah, I don't follow them much.
I'm
But I
not
do know
following
that
them.
they've been getting into that for the past few years.
Okay.
Especially the older brother, Logan. I think he's had like 6 fights professionally. Whatever that means. However that classifies.
Okay. So they've been doing their little thing. And
Yeah,
okay.
it ain't like these are just 2 guys who just decided to do this.
A year
and got
ago
in there.
started wanting to be a boxer.
Yeah.
Okay, I got you. That makes more sense.
Yeah.
And, you know.
So that's why, like, people sleep on or are going to continue to sleep on them or have slept on them, whatever.
It's just the fact that they got their name because they was YouTubing.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I get you.
But just because you grew up with the camera in your face don't mean you can't fucking get in the ring and beat the fuck out of somebody.
Hey, but if you
Like,
if you
that
grew up with a
doesn't mean that
camera,
at all.
you grew up with a camera in your face and you get on live TV and beat an undefeated motherfucker, then that record don't count. Hell, it fuck around and be a lot of boxers mad because this nigga knocked Floyd Mayweather out.
He's fucking older, man. It's not prime Floyd Mayweather. Before that ever even happens. It's not prime Floyd. But if you had to put money on it,
If I had to put money on it, okay.
where are you putting your money?
If I had, Thomas, don't do me like this, man. Fuck, me and you in Vegas.
You got $100. And $100 ain't enough money to get us home, so you gotta bet it right here.
Are you breaking out who you putting money on? I gotta go first.
You have $100.
Oh.
And $100 is not enough money to get us home.
Okay.
Where are you putting your money?
Okay. I do it like this. Since we dreaming, I go big dreams. If I had 20 G's.
No, you got $100.
No, I'm going big dreams. I'm going big dreams on this.
Okay.
Let's just go real. It's 2021. Let's go big. If we're in Vegas and I got 20 grand, right?
Mm-hmm.
Just miraculous got 20 grand, whatever. Okay. That 10 10 grand. I'll put it on. Oh my God. Damn, my odds are fucked up here, dude. I can't do that my best bet is to put it on Floyd because it's Floyd Mayweather. But then another part of me would be like, put it on motherfucking Logan because you never know what's going to happen. It's 2021, bro. So this is me actually being there with you and you waiting on me to let this lady know who I'm betting on. You're going to have to help me with this, bro. Like, what would you do? Okay, shit, I got to do it by my goddamn self. Okay, I will probably put my money on. I'll put that shit on Logan, man. I don't give a fuck. I'll put that shit on Logan in the instant, bro. It is what it is, man. It is what it is. So what I'm gonna do, man? You gonna probably go with Floyd, ain't you?
Yeah.
All right, well, cool. Then you be all the way home then because I just lost my money. So
I don't know. You never know,
man.
Either way, hopefully one of us do.
Yeah. Sorry it took me so long like that, man. I was put in a hard spot, you feel me?
Yeah.
But I'll probably go Logan just to be stupid. And, hey, put it all in the hands of 21. See what I get. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I might double back, you know what I'm saying? Instead of me getting pulled forward, I might get a pull back, you feel me? Shit. Get a contribution pay. You feel me? Thank you for contributing to Low, you know what I'm saying? Get your $5 back, you feel me? On Google. On Google.
I thought you said Google.
No. But yeah, man. So whatever day that comes, we'll be tuned in. You know what I'm saying? I hope everybody else is tuned in. Leave your comments down below. Who y'all going for? Y'all going for Floyd or you going for the motherfucking Logan? Hey, did you ever jump into that betting thing that Jimmy do?
No, I didn't. I didn't.
I'm still thinking about that, man. And investing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to at some point, man. I don't really have a whole lot of money to play with at the moment, so.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
Whatever, you know.
One fun fact, since we just vibing, you know what I'm saying? One fun fact is I heard that they going to or already did sign on another stimulus corona package, so.
14.
Yeah.
14. Can't wait for that. Need it.
Little fun fact out there, man. So, you know what I'm saying? That's pretty dope. That's pretty dope.
Fire.
Yeah. You see a change since we got a new president or nah? Not really.
I feel like since we've gotten a new president, politics have been a lot less of a topic for everybody.
Okay. I understand what you're saying with that. You are kind of right about that. I haven't been seeing much politics since he's been there. You know, this president ain't on.
Yeah.
This president ain't on Twitter.
Being somebody who's not huge into politics, you know, I try to dabble my feet in every once in a while. But like being somebody who's still on the outside looking in, like it does feel like that topic has faded by a lot.
Yeah, most definitely.
Just an everyday conversation, you know. I meet and talk with a lot of people every day. So
most definitely. It's still people out there upset though.
Absolutely, you seen that flag? We seen that. That's crazy that somebody would be that upset. They'd fly a flag with profanity off their house.
Yeah.
You know.
I had a Karen come through my window though.
How'd that
It
go?
worked. Excuse me. It went okay. And I had to put my people skills to the test.
Yeah, let's hear about it.
Well, you know, a lady come through, you know, and she orders combo number 6. And, you know, like the combo number 6, if anybody and everybody out there is familiar with Taco Bell, every combo is different. So every different kind of Taco Bells might have chalupa somewhere else, but it's a chalupa combo. Okay? And this comes up to like maybe a good $8 because both of the chalupas are like $4 a piece. You know what I'm saying? $3 or $4 a piece after taxes. You know what I'm saying? So the lady orders it, and then like after she orders it, she kind of mumbles, you know, I hear a mumble out of it. Why is it so high? Like she's talking to somebody else in the car at the speaker. Like I told her price, she's still sitting there discussing the price with somebody in the car. So I'm thinking it's somebody older. You know what I'm saying? So she finally pulls up to the window after sitting there for like 5 minutes, bro. Like literally, she sat there for like 5 minutes complaining about the price. And then she finally pulls up to the window and like she asked for the price again. I tell her the price and she's like, well, that's just ridiculous. Y'all will never get my business again. And you know what I'm saying? I was like, well, I'm sorry, ma'am. You know what I'm saying? They took away, you know. And then I look in the back seat and her little, I guess her granddaughter, I'm going to say her granddaughter because she was up there in little age. So her granddaughter rolls down her window and like, you know, why do y'all don't have this? Why y'all don't have that? And I was like, I don't know. They just took them away and we don't no longer do them in the stores. And in my head, I'm thinking, so you was in my window, you was at my speaker discussing this with like a 12, 13, you know what I'm saying? Like you mean to tell me you wasted my window time discussing this with a child, and y'all having deep conversations. You know what I'm saying? It was a deep conversation.
I remember back in my day.
Yeah, and she was like,
get 47 tacos.
she was like, y'all would.
$6.
Yeah, she was like, y'all would never get my business again. And I was like, I'm sorry, ma'am.
She said it rudely or like nicely?
She was just like, y'all would never get my business again. And I was like, I'm sorry, ma'am. You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry. And she's like, I remember when I can get 2 steak chalupas for $4. And I was like,
oh shit.
And I'm just saying like, yeah, man, I'm sorry. Well, you know, like, and I took her money, whatever she left. But when she left, I'm just thinking in my head, like, when was that? Like, even being a child and eating Taco Bell, chalupas wasn't in. And on top of that, even older, you wasn't getting no 2 chalupas for $4. Where were you at? You know what I'm saying? I think she was trying to be racist. Like, you was eating Taco Bell at 65, you know what I'm saying? 1965, you was eating Taco Bell, and bitch, I wasn't serving you because, you know what I'm saying, we couldn't be affiliated with y'all.
Oh, Jesus. I don't know, that's a weird mentality.
Yeah. So I guess there's a Karen out there in there. It's a Karen out there in every city, y'all. There's a Karen out there in every city.
I remember when, like, are you gonna buy your Taco Bell or not? Like, with you being like, you know, somebody that just works there, like, why would she think any of this
It's my fault.
right?
Yeah.
Like, motherfucker, I'm just here.
Like, I would be cool with her being like, that's just too much. I remember when this, but for you to sit there and say, we would not get your, you know what I'm saying? Like, basically saying we would not get your money anymore.
And, like, so also, like, you mean to tell me this is your first time back at Taco Bell since whenever the fuck that was?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's why I thought she was being racist, because it's like, so you mean to tell me you ain't been to Taco Bell since 62? You tripping, you know what I'm saying?
And now you mad because the price changed since
Yeah.
62?
You ain't got no TV? What you, and on top of that, you was debating this price with a child? And y'all was having a deep conversation. Yes, sweetie, they fucking freaking. And I'm like,
Yeah, Grandma, I remember too.
yeah, and it's like, oh, no, you didn't. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure you catch a lot of them at your spot, though.
Crazy.
And you physically in front, face to face with these people. So I know that's got to suck. I know you got to bring your people skills to an all-time high.
We shit all the time, bro.
Especially if somebody come in and say that they didn't get what you swear they got.
Bro.
I can just imagine, because I be getting some drive-thrus, boy, that be like, And it makes me wonder, like, I don't even act like that when I go through a drive-thru.
Yeah. Working with the public will kind of make you think twice about shit. But at the same time, like, if you're somebody that like takes your job real serious or whatever, even if you take it halfway serious, it kind of puts a standard in your mind for when you go somewhere else. Like, why don't you look at this like I look at it?
Yeah. Which it's gonna come. I done got, yeah. Like, it is some good. It's some good, some bad dealing with people. Like, I done got some good people come across, dropping money up, tip. You feel me? I be getting a lot of tips. You know what I'm saying? Be some good people out there. You know what I mean? But then you catch them ones that. Then you catch them ones that make you wonder why you even signed up for this shit.
Let those good people be.
And that was
the
one
influence throughout your day. You know what I mean? Try to think less about the fucking people that come in there being dickheads, because they're gonna be there regardless.
Oh nah, man.
No
Universe.
matter how cool you are.
And that's hard to do, man. The universe works in mysterious
I
ways.
know,
man.
it's a fucking hypothetical, man. I'm just saying, try to. When
You
they
get a
lose
Paul to
being
come in
dickhead,
there and say he looking for this, and you show Paul where it's at, and Paul said that ain't what he looking for. He said he was looking for this, and you say I'm this is what you looking for, and he like nah.
Alright, so like I'm in the business of selling like building products, right? Lumber, all that.
Mhm.
Specifically lumber is like one of the primaries.
Okay.
So with lumber, alright, stay with me here, guys.
I got you.
With lumber, like people buy specific size plywood for specific size jobs, right? So like a lot of jobs call for a 1/2 inch plywood. If you take an inch, you break it down on a tape measure, you got 32 little slots. So technically speaking, 1/2 inch would be 16 30-seconds, right? Then you take that down, that would be 8/16. But the world being the way it is, if you get a piece of 1/2 inch plywood, it's actually 7/16 instead of 8/16. A true 1/2 inch, right? It's even printed right there on the front of it. Like, it's no secret. A 2x4 is not actually 2 inches by 4 inches. It's 1.5 inches by 3 3/4, if I'm not mistaken. And you have your people that come in who build all day long that will still argue that. I remember when plywood was actually a full 1/2 inch. And it's just like, well, what do you want me to do about it? Like,
okay.
I know it was long getting there, but it's just, you know.
You try to take class with that, or you had to?
Do what?
You had to take class with it?
No. Hands on. Everything.
So like, if they come in, you just show them where the wood at, they pick it up and buy it, or you gotta cut it for them and all this?
Everything's different, man. Most of my job is based around like builders. Like, I gotta get these builders on accounts and manage these accounts and have these people growing and spending more money with my company, and you know what I mean? So just whatever that may require. If I have a guy that comes in that says he owns a roofing business, I gotta do whatever I can to make sure that his roofing materials
like
come
for
to me.
example, when what you wearing, like
okay,
you would just show them what they coming to get.
yeah, like so they come to me with whatever they have, like as far as what their project is, whatever it entails. It's my job to make sure that they get as many of those materials from my company as possible.
Gotcha.
You know what I mean?
Gotcha. That makes sense.
Whatever that may be.
Whatever that is.
If it's fucking light bulbs, I want them to buy them from my company.
Gotcha.
If it's, you know what I mean? If it's whatever the fuck.
I got what you're saying. I get what you're saying now. I get what you're trying to say. It makes sense. But yeah, man.
So with that, you know, primarily I work with builders. So people who may build homes or fucking public places, whatever the fuck it is. but that's their job is they build, or they work for somebody who builds, or whatever the fuck it is. So you would think they would know these common things.
Mm-hmm.
Like you would think you would, not that you would know the exact price of a chalupa, but you would know that it's changed since way the fuck back then.
Yeah.
Like, and either way, not only it's changed, you gotta accept that, but also the person working here has no fucking control over that. People have a tough time understanding that.
They do, bro.
Like, going to fucking Walmart and bitch about you remember how fucking Legos used to be cheaper. What's a fucking lady worker they're gonna be able to do that?
Like, I'm gonna already jump out there and say, like, I used to laugh and joke at them Karen videos I'd be seeing and shit, but I done came across about a good 2 or 3 or 4 Karens already, and that shit,
The real life.
it's real.
My only
hurtful.
Karen, when I think of Karen experiences, have been with males. Just dudes throwing fucking fits, and it's like, what is going on?
Yeah,
Why are
it's
you
been
acting like this?
mine's been both. Mine ain't been just a typical female, or it's been kind of male and female.
It's funny that that's a term.
I know,
Karens.
right?
Because I know a Karen who's a really fucking good, cool person,
Yeah,
and he just sucks.
yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, fuck. I hate that you were born with that name.
Straight like that. Straight like that, man. Oh God. Hey, another fun fact, or random fact, as you must say. Coming to America came out today.
That is a random fact.
Yeah. So you know what I'm saying. I think it came out and released on Amazon Prime.
Word.
So if you got Amazon Prime, go ahead and check that that movie out, man. It's gonna be hilarious. Do you think it'll beat the expectations of the old one?
No.
No.
I think that's real fucking hard to do, especially with such a time gap.
Time gap, yes. I think it'll be good too, man. Hopefully it's not. You know, most sequels, man, they be a miss.
I mean,
A miss.
yeah.
Some sequels, there ain't too many out
It's
there.
kind of
but-
like a stereotype at this point that like sequels just aren't as good as the original.
Yeah. Oh, there was something.
Oh.
Ice Cube put something out there about blocking the sequels to Friday. You seen it?
I seen that.
Hey.
What's that about?
Hey.
I think it's safe to
Hey,
say.
do you think that's why we ain't seen one?
I don't know, because I think it's safe to say that we want another Friday. The people want another Friday, right?
Yeah.
I don't think anybody who's just, fuck, I hope I never see another Friday movie. It would make sense for Ice Cube to be the money-making man that he is, to keep giving the people that, if he has that in his power.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why he wouldn't. Another thing I heard, you brought up Ice Cube. I haven't thought about Ice Cube in a minute, but I seen, the last thing I did see on him was, have you heard about this like supergroup album that's coming?
Refresh my memory.
It's, I believe Ice Cube, Too Short, damn, I'm drawing a blank at this fucking point in time.
Snoop.
Maybe. It was a bunch of old heads. I say that not meaning it disrespectfully. A bunch of the legends in one group.
Okay.
What's DMX in that motherfucker? Damn, I can't believe I'm drawing a
I
blank.
think
on
I
this.
know what you're talking about, but I don't think DMX was in there. But I think Snoop was in there.
Something about Dr. Dre's gonna be the only feature on it. I remember that.
What do I think is gonna happen?
I think it is happening. I just haven't heard much about it. I seen like one little article on it. I was wondering if you had seen it.
Did you watch the verses with D'Angelo?
I didn't.
I didn't
didn't.
either. I didn't either, man. But I heard it was amazing.
Yeah, I heard it was good.
I heard it was
It
amazing.
became D'Angelo and Friends, right?
Yeah.
Fucking dope.
And with that being said, the next verse is gonna be Ghostface Killer and
Rakim?
Yeah.
Rakim?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
And Ghostface Killer?
Yeah.
I'd have to brush up on both those catalogs before I give any kind of fucking
Ooh, team.
guess.
Yeah. If I'm correct, yeah.
What? Are you serious?
Yeah.
Got a stuck
Yeah.
moment here.
Yeah. Had to step in like. I think so.
Sorry.
I think so.
Hopefully we can cut that
I think
at
so.
least down a little bit. Didn't mean to.
What
We're just
the
trying to
crowd?
let's get the energy going back. I feel like we're dying off here, man. What's going on?
Hey, we got to talking about hip hop, man.
Yeah.
We got to talk about hip hop and then dove off in that shit super deep.
Got to thinking more than I'm speaking.
Hey, you get brain farts every now and then, man.
It's all good.
This is real. This how you know it ain't made up.
Yeah.
You know what I
Unscripted.
mean?
Unscripted.
Unscripted. You know what I'm saying? Leave your comments down below if you catch us in a little brain fart, man. Leave your comments down below with the answers. You feel me?
Yeah.
You know what
What
I'm
do y'all
saying?
want to talk about? That's what we need more of.
Yes,
we
sir.
need more
How
of
many we got in
the
here?
feedback from you guys. It don't matter.
Well, man, let's see. Have you been watching some b-ball lately?
Of course.
Okay. I
Hey,
honestly,
man. Hey. If we're going to talk about basketball, can we talk about my boy for a second?
Go ahead, man. Go ahead.
The Wizards. They're starting to show life, man, and I love it. I love it.
About time, man.
It is. It was scary for a while, and I didn't think it was going to happen for a second. But I kind of see the vision now.
What was the problem?
I think. Damn, that's a good one. I think chemistry, maybe. Understanding each other's roles. I don't know. It's hard to say without being in those locker rooms. But either way, I'm glad they're starting to figure it out.
Did your boy just build a school?
Yeah, he's doing a lot of good things, man. Doing a lot of good things. Gets a lot of undeserved hate.
Are they gonna enter the playoffs this year?
It'd be awesome if they did.
Okay.
It'd be awesome if they did. It's very questionable.
Okay, man. I ain't been really watching it, man. So I don't know how the Lakers are doing, man.
The Lakers, they're doing good, man. They ain't got shit to worry about right now.
Okay, because I honestly ain't been watching it, man. I just know
What you know?
Melo is
Melo?
doing his thing.
I like it, man. Yo. Alright, I'm glad you said something.
Come on, man.
Stephen A. Smith is known for stirring the pot.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And a lot of times I catch myself disagreeing with Stephen A.
Okay.
But he had a little clip he posted the other day that I was like, man, you're fucking spot on. And he started off saying something like, LaMelo is the player we wanted Lonzo to be. Damn it. I hate to say it because my heart still wants Lonzo to be the fucking man out here. Big brother. You know what I mean? I want Big Brother to be the fucking more dominant player. But it's not looking like it.
I don't know if you're gonna admit to it, but you gave me heat.
Yeah, it was like, what, 2-3 weeks ago, huh?
Yeah, you gave me heat when I said. Well, no, it ain't when I said. When you asked me,
Yeah, that was on that fucking scene you cut from the last one.
Was it?
In the questions, yeah. Look, I asked if you'd rather have LaMelo or Lonzo.
to start a franchise with.
And you said LaMelo.
Yeah.
And I called you crazy.
And then the question with do I think he's better than Lonzo? And I said, yeah. Cause man, I mean, he had the blessings to watch his two brothers. You know what I mean? Like, he's like the full. When I'm talking about it, it don't sound right. It don't make sense. But if you watch, he got it. He's like all the elements in one, and he's a point, and he can play two. You know what I'm saying? He's clumsy, but he semi can score. He can control the tempo of the game. But the boy love passing and getting people involved.
That's the best.
That's
part of
what
the game.
makes it so crazy. Is the boy loves to get people involved.
That's
We
the best
finally,
part of the game.
we finally found an NBA player that actually now no telling how long this is gonna last. But we finally found a player that really genuinely loves to play basketball. Like, he goes out there, he treats every game like this. We're having a good time out here, but we're gonna also win. You know what I'm saying? Like,
You lost me for a second. Because I don't think he's the only one that loves to play basketball.
Well, I mean, yeah, there's a lot of them that loves to play basketball, but you see it out. You know what I'm saying? You don't see it as much as you do now. You know what I'm saying? For a second there, you wasn't seeing it in the NBA where these players, you see them out there enjoying what they really do. You kind of do, but you don't. You seeing it out this boy. You see it sink out his pores. And what makes it beautiful is he's young and he's a rookie. And he's doing the things that he's doing right now.
And like, especially before this season, I seen that in Luka Doncic.
Yeah.
He was somebody that, like, I could tell was excited to just be there.
That's what I mean.
And,
like
enjoyed the game.
Enjoyed the game. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's out
I
there.
feel what you're saying, but I don't think that I don't think there was a gap. I think that maybe there may be less players like that now, but I think there's always been those players. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but no, not in a rookie. Not in a rookie. It's been a long time since we had a rookie like we got in LaMelo.
You didn't see that out of John Morant last year?
Yeah, no. For a second, yeah.
For a second?
Yeah, for a second. We seen a young man doing this thing, but we're talking about
loving the game.
Loving the game.
A guy that came from a school that wasn't looked at as one of the top prospects. Like, nah.
Exciting,
the game wasn't
man.
without it, bro.
It's completely different.
It's
man.
just that you're paying more attention to this one guy.
No, that ain't it, bro. That ain't it, bro.
Without it, bro.
That ain't it, bro.
The game was
man.
not without it.
That ain't it. That ain't
It's
it.
It's been there.
Like, okay, if I'm gonna keep going and I'm gonna keep going, and you know me, so I'm gonna keep pushing till you set me straight. Okay, listen to me. All right, you said so you didn't see that in Ja. Yeah, I did see that in Ja, but you also seen in Ja wet behind the ears. You also seen behind him. You also seen it. I gotta keep going. You also seen in him. You also seen in him having to adjust. You also seen him learning his mistakes and having to adjust to it and let the NBA come to him. Ja let the NBA come. You know what I'm saying? Come to him. And now you seeing what you seeing now out of him. He's more comfortable and he's ready to do his thing. LaMelo.
It's the same exact way.
LaMelo.
Everything you just said could have been either
LaMelo.
one of those guys. Everything you just said could have been either one of those guys.
LaMelo is playing like he's been playing out there with guys like that for years. Yes, he started off a little rough, but it was a couple of games and now the boy ain't stopped. He's out there playing like he's been there before. Ja wasn't playing like he'd been there before.
You're wrong.
Yes, I'm right.
Wrong.
I'm right.
Wrong.
I'm right, man. I'm right.
John Morant tried to jump over Kevin Love.
Hey, man. Hey, that's beautiful.
Like he'd been
That's
there before.
beautiful,
Motherfucker,
man.
his first game was dunking on motherfuckers.
Man, Melo, man.
It's
Melo,
still undersized.
Melo, man, got one more
not gonna
thing.
take the
He
job
got
of
one more
disrespect.
challenge to prove. He
I'm
got one more challenge to
I'm
prove,
not gonna take the
man.
job disrespect.
Man, it wasn't no job disrespect,
That's
man.
what it
I'm
was.
trying to tell you,
Yeah.
man. It wasn't
Riding
your job,
you
man.
riding LaMelo.
Nah, man. Nah. I swear, man, I ain't trying to do none of that.
Turn the tables.
I ain't turning the tables. I got to keep the tables going,
like, damn, man.
I got to keep the tables going, man.
All right. I got another one for you then. Right now, you're starting a franchise. Who you taking, John Morant or LaMelo Ball?
Taking LaMelo Ball.
You're crazy.
Taking LaMelo Ball. And I see you and Jai at the final.
Good. We might have to do it. I might have to start an online franchise league later.
I see
And
him, man.
first pick, I'll take Jai, you take LaMelo, and then it's wide open.
Now remember when we was having that debate about that, and I told you Melo was better than Lonzo, and then I told you why was because
He's not better than
he.
John Morant.
I said the only way that he'll really be in my eyes is like improve his point is he do this when they enter the playoff. Cause Lonzo started off like this too. Lonzo Ball started off just like LaMelo, showing their potential. But when the games really started mattering, you didn't see that out of him. With the little brother, you see the opposite. That's what I'm saying.
You think they're going to the playoffs?
Okay. Random question. Who got more clutch lately? Ja or LaMelo? Clutch plays.
Terry Rozier.
I'm talking about out of them two. If the game was on the line, you had 24 seconds left. You had 24 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Game was on the line. Who you putting the ball in? Who hands you putting it in? LaMelo or Ja?
Ja hasn't had as many clutch opportunities, especially this year. You know what I mean? The scores haven't came to it as much, to where it's even a clutch situation. Grizzlies are not a good team this year. Jaren Jackson hasn't played yet this year.
Well, we both was in the stands, for Lonzo. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and I'm
We
here for
both was
LaMelo. And I'm here for LaMelo.
You know what I'm saying?
I
But
really
when
am.
them games, when we finally got to the playoffs with the Lakers and Lonzo, where was he at? LaMelo is doing pretty good, even though these are preseason games. They matter, but they don't. But in clutch games so far that he's been playing in, he's been coming through successful. Now they're at the 8th seed right now. They potential to be the 8th seed right now in the playoff. Now, if they really come through and make it right there, and they win game 1, bruh, don't tell me shit. Don't tell me nothing else. I don't want to hear nothing else. If they lose,
I'm a LaMelo hater. I'm not a LaMelo.
I got to see the boy in the playoffs.
When this conversation started, I was Team LaMelo. I don't know if y'all remember that. You will. You won't.
I got to see the boy in the playoffs.
I'll
know.
give you that. As of right now, it's looking like he is the better pick than Lonzo.
But where's the other
But
brother?
I'm still
man?
not taking him over John Morant. No fucking way.
But where's the other brother, man? Are they gonna get that man a chance? Like,
He had his D League shot, and I think he lost that already.
God, like,
I said D League, G League.
dang, that's crazy, man. He's pretty good too. He's got a good shot on him.
I said it in high school too. I don't know if you remember this. We've been following them guys for some time. And I said it when they were in high school that I didn't think LiAngelo was going to the league.
I thought he had potential, man. He's nice size. He was good with the ball. He could shoot, man.
He doesn't move like a basketball player.
He should go football,
Maybe. Probably.
foosball. He go football.
If he liked to do it, I mean, who knows? But, I didn't see it in him, man. It didn't seem like he had that same love for the game. I didn't think. I don't know.
Is this the All-Star again?
Yeah.
Damn.
Should the week. Well, I mean, the All-Star game looks kind of cool. Like, the lineup on paper looks good. But the 3-point contest is stacked.
Is it?
Yeah.
Damn.
You got Steph, Jason Tatum, Klay Thompson, not Klay Thompson. Jaylen Brown.
Okay.
There's another big name in it that I'm fucking not thinking of.
Dame in there?
I don't think so.
That's crazy. I ain't even seen that much in my shit about the All-Star Weekend, man. That's crazy too.
Yeah, a lot of people didn't want it to happen. And I can understand that, I guess.
Yeah. It is what it is, man. The pandemic is hectic. Wear your mask. You know what I mean? Stay protected. About that time, man. Once again, man, we appreciate y'all for sticking with us at another episode of Straight Like That. And with that being said, it's your boy CuscoJones. I'm here with my homeboy TravionTraxx.